guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my 2019 makeup favorites of 2019.
We're already starting off on the right foot.
I have for you guys today my favorite makeup products of 2019. There we go. I am excited for this video. It is going to be a long one because we know I talk a lot, and I'm just giving you that disclaimer right away. I hope you guys still stay through the whole video and enjoy it. First off, lip color is from Pop Beauty. They sent me this recently and I decided to try it out today because I wanted to see how the formula on these were. It's their liquid lipsticks. This is in the color Razzle Rose. It's a really pretty color. It's those kind of colors that I love. Earrings, AliExpress. My little ear cuffs are a combination of AliExpress and Forever 21. And my top is from Ross. I think I bought it like maybe the end of summer, kind of around fall, and I just took the tag off and I saw that it was from Ross. So just in case you guys were wondering, those are the deets. Now in the year of 2019, I took it upon myself to write in my notebook my favorites. I did it for all the months. I did my favorites and my fails, or my favorites and my disappointments. So everything that I did not like, or that was in my favorites that I actually talked about in that specific video for that month, I wrote it down, and I have all the months: February, March, please excuse my ugly writing, May, June, all the months. So what you guys see highlighted are the products that were repeated the most throughout all my favorites, and you guys can see there was a lot of highlighted products, and it's skincare and makeup. We are sticking to makeup in this video because, again, if not, it would be 20 years long. So these are the top of my favorite products that I felt like deserved a spot in this list. I did have a lot of other favorites, and just because I don't mention them in this video doesn't mean I don't like them anymore. It's just that we had to condense the list, and I tried. As hard as I did, I tried to condense it. Let's begin with setting sprays because I have two. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Cucumber 3-in-1 Prime Water. This is to prep, set, and refresh your skin. I finished this one completely, which is why I think it deserved a spot in this list. I like it a lot to prep my skin because I feel like it really hydrates my skin before I apply my primer and my foundation. So I use this for that, and I really liked it. It says you can also refresh your skin, but I specifically used it to prep my skin. And this is from Wet n Wild, and I think it was like $3 or $4. You know, Wet n Wild is pretty affordable. The next one is the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray, which looks like this. This one is my holy grail, honestly. I used to buy the Urban Decay All Nighter, or the which one? The De-Slick. Those were my holy grails. I hadn't found anything else until I found this, and I haven't repurchased another Urban Decay one. This is affordable. It's more affordable than the Urban Decay, and I feel like it does the same thing, and it makes my foundation and my makeup last longer. So I didn't think I needed to keep buying the high-end one when this one is really good, super comparable to the Urban Decay, and it's just cheaper. So love that. I only have one primer. This is a primer that I feel like is the all-star for 2019 for me, and it's the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, which I completely finished up, and I was so surprised that I actually went through a whole primer. But that's how much I like this stuff. Like, I love this stuff. I don't only like it because it's a primer. I like that it has its added skincare benefits because Tatcha is a skincare brand. And I don't know, I just really like that added skincare benefit to my skin. This fills in my pores nicely. It gives me like a very smooth canvas before I apply my foundation. And I feel like it makes my makeup last longer. It looks nice. My face doesn't get oily. This is just everything. This is the primer of the year for me. This takes the award. I love it so much. I only have two setting powders, and the first one, and I feel like this is my top one, it's the Pretty Vulgar the Powder Room Mad About It Translucent Setting Powder, and this one I received it in my BoxyCharm. 100% is a powder that I'm going to repurchase. The way this sets my skin, that it doesn't make it super flat, even though it's a matte setting powder, it gives me such a beautiful look. It gives me like a blurred look to my skin. I love the setting powder. And then one that's affordable is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Now I know this says a finishing powder, and I compared it in my dupe video to the Huda Beauty like baking powder. They're both like different style of powders, and I used them both to set my makeup, and they worked exactly the same, which is why I did a dupe video on them. I know it is a different powder, but they work exactly the same in my opinion and my experience. So this was definitely one of my favorites. I did like the Huda Beauty one as well, but this one is just so affordable that I feel like it's amazing that it works so similar to the Huda Beauty one. And I have mine in the color 05 Fair. I only have 2 foundations because I feel like these are the top foundations that deserve a spot in this list. These 2 are like my holy grails. One is drugstore and one is high-end. The drugstore one is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Skin. And this one has SPF 20, and it is for all skin types, and it has brightening complex. Now what I like about this one is that it's very lightweight, but on me it's kind of gives me like a demi matte look to the skin, and then once I set it, it's completely matte, obviously with whatever setting powder I use. But I really like that it's so lightweight, but it still gives me coverage. And I have mine in the shade MW2. It is a long-lasting foundation on me personally, and it has one of those doe foot applicators. I know a lot of people don't like this type of applicator, but I personally don't mind it. The next one, which I feel like is the all-star foundation of 2019 because it came out in 2019, is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. This foundation, I have it in the shade 117 light medium, and I feel like it's the absolute perfect shade for me. It's like the perfect shade. I love it so much. This is a full coverage foundation, but it's not thick, it's not cakey, it's not heavy on the skin, but it gives you the coverage, and it gives the skin such a nice flawless look. Oh my god, it's my favorite foundation. I love this so much and definitely recommend it. Moving on to concealers. I tried to really cut the list short on this one. I have 3 drugstore and 3 high-end. So we're going to start off with the drugstore. And honestly, I feel like all 3 of these concealers give me the same like the same look, and they have very similar formula, which is why I feel like I like all of them equally. I feel like they're amazing concealers from the drugstore. And the first one is the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, More Than Concealer. And I have mine in the shade 355 Vanilla. I feel like this one, so amazing. These 3 concealers from the drugstore are probably the most popular launches of like concealers in 2019. This one, I love the packaging. I know a lot of people compare it to Shark Tape. Tarte Shape Tape. I personally don't like that concealer. I feel like it's too drying on my under eyes. This isn't drying at all, so I honestly don't know why they compare it to Tarte Shape Tape. I can't speak, because to me it's much better than that one, and the price, amazing. The next one is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, and I have mine in the shade M150 Buff Beige. This is what this one looks like. Please excuse my nails. I still have to, you know, get them done. There we go. This one was another good one. It's not cakey under the eyes. It gives you that really nice like highlighted look without being stark white. I mean, obviously if you buy a concealer that's too light for you, then that's when it starts looking stark white underneath. This is a perfect shade for me. It's not too white and it's not too close to my skin tone. I feel like it's just a perfect shade. And then the last one is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer, which was another really good one. This is probably the most affordable one. And this one, I have it in the color light beige, and it's long lasting. These don't settle into my fine lines, and I have a lot of fine lines underneath my eyes. I use them to conceal my eyelids. I use them to conceal just my T-zone. I just use them to conceal everywhere. I love the concealers. They're really good, and they're probably my favorite ones from the drugstore. Now, moving on to the 3 high-end concealers. The first one has to be Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue. I have mine in the shade 11 Light Medium. This one with the foundation is like the best concoction ever. The formula in these products from Dose of Colors for the skin are so good. They're so lightweight, but they give you such a nice coverage under your eyes or the foundation, like all over your skin. I truly love these, and I'm so glad I tried them out because they're amazing. The next one that I loved so much was a Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I have mine in the shade Vanilla. This one I really like because it's super creamy, but it still has coverage and it blends out beautifully. You don't have to apply a lot. I take out the wand once, dab it under both of my eyes, and then do the whole like nose, forehead, and chin highlight, and that's it. I don't have to dip it again. If I dip it again, I do apply more product, but it still blends out beautifully and it doesn't get cakey, which is also nice if you like to pack on the concealer. This is a very good one. And last but not least, which is this one, I think is the one that has the most coverage from all of these concealers, even the drugstore ones, but it's very creamy and it doesn't get cakey. At least for me, and under my eyes, I don't feel that it gets cakey or crepey or that it looks too thick. And it's the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer, and I have mine in the shade 10N Coconut Flakes, and this has a different applicator than all the other concealers. It has like that squeeze, the little squeeze tube, and then this applicator up here is really refreshing under your eyes, especially if your under eyes are very puffy. I like that a lot. It feels very cooling. I would even go a step further and put this in my skincare fridge, and then when I'm going to use it, it's going to be very nice and cool under the eyes. It's going to help depuff the eyes even more. This is a really good one. I know a lot of people think it's very full coverage, and it definitely is, but it's not cakey or heavy, which is why I like it. I am not the type to like very cakey or dry concealers because, you know, I have a lot of fine lines under my eyes. I have 2 different brands of makeup sponges to rave about because they are amazing and I recommend them 100%. But starting off, I was going to say specifically, starting off with the Wet n Wild sponge. This one, I have compared it so much to the Beauty Blender. I feel like it's the closest in texture and, you know, color, obviously pink, but it's the closest in texture and squishiness that I've tried thus far all 2019. It's the best. I feel like it's such an amazing dupe to the Beauty Blender if you're looking for a really good sponge. It's only $3.99. Like, that's the best part. And the other one is only $6, but they are amazing. The Juno & Co. Microfiber Velvet Sponges. I bought, as you can see, a lot of them. I still have another one and a few backups because this is just a sponge that I love so much because it gives your skin such a nice flawless application and it doesn't suck up a lot of the product, which is the most important thing and probably one of my favorite things, that it gives you a very nice full coverage look because it doesn't absorb a lot of the product. I said suck up. It doesn't absorb a lot of the product, which is probably one of my favorite things. I like to use them dry to set my makeup with the setting powder, and I feel like it's just a different ballgame when you set your makeup with a dry sponge. And I love them. I love the yellow one, the purple one, the blue ones. Now, I only have one contour product for the whole year that I truly love. Now, I received this specific palette in my BoxyCharm. I'm so glad I did. And it's the Cover FX Perfector Face Palette. And the only product that I want to talk about is the contour shade, which is the shade right here. As you can see, this is my absolute most used product. I clearly hit pan. And this is the color Silhouette. This product, I hope they have it individually because I don't want to buy the palette again. Although I do enjoy the other products, I mean, clearly I didn't enjoy them as much as I enjoyed this contour. And I really hope that they have it individually because this contour is amazing. Specifically on my skin tone, I know this is the light medium and they have a medium dark. This one is really nice on my skin. I feel like it doesn't look so muddy or too orange. It's just the perfect shade of contour for moi. I have two blush palettes that were like my holy grails, and the ones I feel like this is actually the majority of the blush I use throughout the whole year. The first one being this one, which I probably should show you the name. It's the Real Her You Are Brilliant blush palette, Pro Blush palette. And this one, as you can see, the colors are beautiful. All of these are right up my alley, and my favorite ones from the palette were these two peachy shades. I personally like a more peachier blush, and those were like perfection on my skin, and the formula is beautiful. They last long. They're just really pretty. They did send me these products in PR, but I truly enjoyed it. And this next one, I love the palette, but specifically one shade from the Alamar Cosmetics blush palette. This is the Colorette Blush Trio in medium tan, and my absolute favorite color has to be Seclusion. And you can see I clearly hit pan on this one as well. My favorite color. I still use this one. I love it so much. Like, I'm so glad I got to try these out through BoxyCharm because I fell in love, and now I'm all down to trying out more of their products. And for highlighters, I chose a very limited amount, specifically 3, because I feel like these were the best ones and my absolute favorite ones that I talked about so much. Probably bored you guys talking about the Pixie ones. These are the Pixie Glowy Gossamer Duo highlighters. We have Delicate Dew, which is this one right here, and we have Subtle Sunrise, which this one is a spot-on dupe to the Amrezy highlighter that she did with Anastasia Beverly Hills. This color right here on this side is a like spot-on dupe, and I love the formula of these. I now receive Pixie PR products, but I bought these before they started sending me products, and I had already fallen in love with these. I actually had already fallen in love with a lot of Pixie products before they added me to their PR list. I'm very grateful that they did. But yeah, these definitely recommend them. You can find them at Target. They also carry Pixie at Kohl's, and obviously you can find them on their website. And the last one being the Physicians Formula Freshly Picked Rosé All Day Highlighter. This one, I cannot. I already bought a new shade. I showed it to you guys in my haul video. You guys can see I clearly have used this one so much. It's like the perfect gold for my skin tone, because sometimes some golds can look too dark or like dirty on my skin. This one's absolute perfection. And this is a color, I think I said it, Freshly Picked. And these actually smell like roses. They smell really good. My favorite lashes that I use the most were definitely 2 different brands. The first one being the Salon Perfect Go Glam Multi-Pack. And this is the style number 614. Obviously, I don't have anymore. I finished them up because I love them so much. I think at the beginning of the year or last year, like 2018, the end of the year, I got a few packs from someone selling them on OfferUp. And I think it was like 4 or 5 packs for 20 bucks. And they literally lasted me all throughout 2019. And I just finished this last pair in December. It's just, they're perfection. These are the prettiest wispy lashes that I have tried, other than the Ardell Wispies, which those are still some of my holy grails. And I just recently bought a pack because I finished this one up. So 614 and 615 from this brand, Salon Perfect, which you can find at Walmart, are my favorites. And they're only $8 at Walmart. I would definitely repurchase them, especially because it's a pack of 5. And I have wore mine like over 10 times, some over 15 times. Of course, when we're getting to the 15 mark, they're looking a little janky, but they definitely do last a good a good 10 uses, which is a-okay in my book. Now this next brand is from Lashes by T, and I love her packaging, the name on her lashes, so cute. Everything about these lashes I love. They are like more dramatic, but they're still comfortable and they don't feel heavy. I have two favorite styles from her line. She does have, I think, five or four. I think it's five. My favorite styles are Sinaloa and Jalisco. Jalisco is definitely my top. I'm just literally showing you guys the name because I don't have any more of these. This is another one that I went through like all the pairs that she had sent me. I bought a pair, I think, and she sent me a couple of these, which thank you so much. And the style Sinaloa, again, I finished all of these. I think I have like in my empties like 2 of these and 2 of these because they were my top favorites. She also has other ones which are Nayarit, Michoacan. There was one more that I can't remember, but I will leave her a link to her Instagram down below so you guys can check all the styles she has, and she will be coming out with more styles very soon, which I'm actually very excited about. Moving on to another of my most used products in 2019, which were liquid eyeshadows. I have an obsession with liquid eyeshadows, like a true obsession. Now, obviously, the main brand that I have a big obsession with since I bought the first one, which was this brand, Stila, I have loved them. That's when I fell in love with these and I started trying them from all different brands. This still is like the reigning champion of the liquid eyeshadows. Of course, I love them a little bit more now that I can find them at Marshalls and TJ Maxx for like $7.99. They did up the price to $8.99 at Marshalls, but that's still way more affordable than $24 individually, which, don't get me wrong, I bought a lot of the ones in my collection for $24. But it doesn't hurt to save some money. Like I can buy 3 of them for the price that I would one if I get them at Marshalls. And I have found a lot of the colors that they have available in stores on the Stila website and Marshalls and TJ Maxx. I love these so much. I have them in the regular size. I have the little size. And I'm always hunting them down at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. The next brand that definitely is a new one for me, but amazing, and again I bought these before they started sending me products, is the Pixi Liquid Fairy Lights. I fell absolutely in love with these. These are the colors that I use the most. I think I have like 3 more colors, but this one, the white one, is such a pretty color and it's called Crystalline, and this, my absolute favorite, is Rose Gold. These are beautiful. I definitely recommend them if you're looking for something a little more affordable, but they're still a little bit up there in the drugstore price. But nowadays, I feel like drugstore price is up there in price compared to the prices in previous years. These are $15 if I'm not mistaken, but they're definitely worth it. I absolutely love these. And you can find them at Target, and again, Kohl's also carries Pixi products now. Moving on to lipsticks. We're going to talk about liquid lipsticks and then glosses. For liquid lipsticks, I feel like I had that same mauve shade all year round from different brands, and that's the color that I kind of am wearing today. It looks like those mauve everyday shades that I wear. This is my everyday color. Now, the first one that I want to talk about is definitely Fenty Beauty, which I've tried last year and I fell in love with her formula. She has such an amazing liquid lipstick formula that I was shook. Her complexion products don't really work for me. Liquid lipsticks and highlighters and glosses are where it's at for me with Fenty Beauty. So I'm happy at least there are some products that do work and that I love, and this is a product that I truly love. Next, I have the Sephora Lip Cream Lip Stains. And this is number 41, Vintage Rosewood. This is my absolute favorite color from them. I recently got new ones. This color I'm completely out of, but I already have the replacement because I just need to have this specific product in my collection at all times. These Sephora cream lip stains, which are liquid lipsticks, are amazing. They're so long lasting. These are the ones I feel like that they last the most even when I eat. They just lightly fade from the center of the lips, and I don't get that ugly butthole lip look, which nobody likes. So I really love these, and I always tell you guys, I don't know why more people don't talk about these, because they're so amazing. And these are only $14. $14. That's really good in my opinion, especially because it's such a great formula. And then, I mean, this brand is my absolute favorite liquid lipstick brand of so many years already. But specifically, this is the color that I feel like shined through for me in 2019, and it's the color Sienna. And I know it's very similar to the mauve shade, but this is more of a like burnt rusty orange shade, which I absolutely loved all fall, which is why it is in this list, because it's beautiful. Love this formula. I have a big collection of these liquid lipsticks, this specific brand, but this is the like specific color that I really like. My other everyday color is from Pixi, and I tried this specific product in 2019 as well, and I bought this specific one myself. This one is the color Evening Rose, and again, it's that very pretty mauve shade that I love, and their formula is amazing. Like amazing. It's so lightweight on the lips, and it also does like that fading when you eat. It doesn't like just crumble and fall off, which I hate that. And I also hate the butthole lip look. I know sometimes I have it with specific liquid lipsticks, but sometimes I just really like those colors. Even though the formula is not the best, you know, I still want to use up what I have in my collection. And then lastly, my absolute favorite red of 2019 was from the brand Real Her. This is the best red, and this is the color I Am Tough. And I love the names. All the names on their products are positive affirmations and like empowering quotes, like I am tough, or like I showed you guys the blush. The name of it was I am brilliant, or you are brilliant. So it's just a lot of empowerment. They do a lot of woman empowerment, and I really love that. They do send me their products in PR, and this was sent to me, but I truly have used this all 2019 and loved it so much. Last but certainly not least are lip glosses. My love for lip glosses came back in 2019. Honestly, I feel like I stopped using glosses for a long time, and I was just like not a fan of them anymore. And last year I tried one of the glosses they sent me from Real Her. It was a nude color, and I fell in love with the formula. So I fell in love with the glosses again, and I started doing research and looking for good glosses that weren't too sticky, that weren't like just, you know, too thick on the lips. And this is probably one of my favorites, and this is from Real Her as well. This is the color I Am Brave, and it's actually a clear gloss with a lot of little glitter flecks, which I love. Their formula is amazing. I really like it, and I like the packaging as well. The nude one was one of my favorites as well, but I feel like this one I just used it way more. And then we have my Lime Crime Wet Cherry Gloss. Now, I only purchase like Lime Crime on Ulta in store or online. I do not buy from their website because I just don't trust it anymore. And you know, it is what it is. So my recommendation, if you want to try their products, is buy it through Ulta. With that being said, this is a bomb ass gloss and is my absolute favorite. Well, I love all of them, but this one is amazing. I love the clear one because this is a gloss that I will carry in all and any of my bags whenever I'm going out. Sometimes I don't wear makeup when I'm going out, but I still like to apply gloss to keep my lips moisturized. And this actually is not only like a nice gloss, but I do feel like it gives my lips a little hydration, because there's some glosses that take the hydration from your lips and make them like really dry and chapped, which to me is like the opposite of what I would want a gloss to do. So this is a really good one. And then another one that I got to try through BoxyCharm was from Alamar Cosmetics, and I love this one. This is from their Desnudas collection, and the color I have is Dulce, which I really like. And this collection was kind of like they created a specific nude shade for every skin tone. So if you're like super light, if you're medium, if you're in between medium and deep, or deep skin tone, they have the perfect nude for you. And I feel like this is a perfect nude for me. I really, really like this color. This is like a true nude gloss. Like, it has that nude pigment, but it's so beautiful on the lips. It's lightweight. It's not too sticky, but it's like thick enough to where it's still comfortable on the lips, and you get that pigment, and the pigment lasts long, which I really, really like about this one. And then last but not least, we have Fenty Beauty. Her gloss bombs are amazing. I fell in love with them last year, and I used them all year long. I showed you guys in my Sephora makeup sets that I bought the Fenty Gloss Bomb one. It's a Glossy Posse set, which has 5 different glosses, different shades, and I'm so happy. Like, I love this formula so much. This is a color Fenty Glow, which is their original color, and it's like this really nice brown with like gold and silver sparkles. It's really, really pretty. It's not super pigmented, but it does give your lip a little hue of color, which is what I like about them, because I don't like super pigmented glosses. The only one that I do like that is pigmented is this one, and it's a nude. So I don't like the ones that are like color pigmented. I prefer like a clear with a little hint of pink or glitter flecks, and these are just spot on. They're super glossy without being super thick and just heavy and annoying on the lips. I love these so much. And that's basically it for my 2019 Holy Grail top favorite makeup products. I really like these products. I definitely recommend them. They're products that I have used all year long. You guys have seen them in my my monthly favorites throughout the whole year of 2019. And you guys know I only recommend products that truly work for me. But don't worry, my disappointments and fails of 2019 will be coming after my skincare favorites. If I included my skincare favorites here, we would be here for days. I mean, I don't think you guys would be here for days, because you would be like, girl, no, I'm out of here with your 30-minute ass videos. I really try to condense them and talk as fast as I possibly can, but sometimes I get so tongue twisted and I talk too much, and like I'm doing now. Okay, we're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.